We are having some fun out here today with Chuck's new tractor. He's learning it too. He hasn't got many hours on it actually. The only drawback to the thing is when you go to move the bucket left or right, there's no minute adjustments, either left or right, up or down. There's no finite, finessing it. So it takes some practice. But it's pretty fun. It's about 40 degrees today, so we actually have a nice day for us anyways. I'm sure some of you watching this may be in Michigan or similar weather, but we pretty much filled up the wood rack in the house and the floor, and we got all this, so we're just going to finish filling this up, wheel it in the garage and park it and let it thaw out and melt. So we'll be ahead on wood, and we still got all this, so we'll make it. And I can always buy some on payday if I have to, which I might, because some of this is not all that great dried out.
Oh, I see.
Like that piece he's screwing with, that is green maple, so it's going to be another year before it'll be really, really good firewood.
That's a pretty good bite right there.
It's been drying for about a year, I would say, or a year since it was cut. That's maple. That's ash. Not sure. Can't tell sometimes when it gets rotten. I think that's maple. Those are definitely maple, those little ones. So very cool that we're getting this much done. Let the dogs run around today for a while, so even Lucy got to run around. And for those of you wondering, Angel's still doing pretty good. Her limp not getting any better, but it's not getting any worse either, so she's still pudging along at almost 16 years old as best we can guess, so it's amazing. And as you can see, the snow is melting. We probably lost a third of the snow we had, maybe a half of the snow we had, so very happy for that. And let me show you this. The deer have been very active, very brave actually. They've been coming way down here quite often. You can see the tracks right there. Hopefully you can see the tracks. Small ones, big ones, so mama and baby or yearling or whatever, but the tracks go right down, all the way down to come on, zoom in, all the way down to the walkway right there, and they go right up and next to the gate, and they go around the house, they go back up that way. Oh, it's pretty cool. And it's also pretty cool that I'm having a pretty good day today. Last few days haven't been great, but today at least I have some energy to do this. And the doctors told me the last time I saw him that to expect that this is probably as good as I'm ever gonna be. You know what, consider any alternative, I will take it, because at least I can do stuff. There's a better look at the deer tracks. All over the place, and how fitting that our road is called Deer Path Lane, right? So I'll be back. I'm gonna try to get 10 to 15 minutes today. And as you can see, this is a ton of fun for this is the kind of toys we wanted when we were in our 20s and 30s, not our 60s, late 50s. Well, he's in his late 50s, I'll be 60. Very, very soon. Chuck's 10 years older than I am, basically, 8 years, something like that. But this is a fun kind of toy. Whoever thought a battery-powered chainsaw would be fairly decent. Not great, and it's much slower than a gas-powered saw, but it gets the job done, and I don't have to pull start nothing.
that battery's up?
It sounds like it's dead.
Not yet. I got like 40%.
Huh.
Hey.
Sometimes the battery...
You got oil.
When I pull it,
Sometimes it... Yeah. That totally acts like a dead battery. But it's not. It's saying it's got 40%, but...
You're pushing too hard.
I'm not pushing.
Not at all.
I think the battery indicator's lying, guys.
Too hard. You're pushing
Yells
too hard.
driving it?
Pushing too hard.
Yeah, sometimes it rips like that. That's weird.
See how I got to fight to get out every time?
Why don't you try another battery and see what it does?
When's the last time you sharpened that?
It was throwing good chips. I just checked it.
When's the last time you sharpened your blade?
I don't know.
It's not making big chips either. It's more like sawdust.
It was throwing decent chips 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, electric things don't like cold.
Put another battery in it and see what it does. That would be my suggestion.
This is what I wanted to do with it, though. I wanted to...
Oh, we're going to try a new fully charged battery and see what it does. Huh. Maybe your blade is dull.
Looks like it's kind of cutting at an angle.
I mean,
What?
I can let go of it and it's staying in there. Thing I don't get.
Well, it looks, you know, a little twisted in there.
Yeah.
Is that do you have another chain, or would we have to sharpen that?
I don't know if I have change for this one.
It's too bad. We got a system here now.
Well, we might have to sharpen it. I'll be back. Alright guys, we're back. I'm back. We are done playing with the tractor. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That is a really, really cool... It's kind of a toy. It's a kind of thing, you know, we would have loved to have 30 years ago. But it's really handy right now because I don't believe, and Carl agrees, that we would have been doing anything with that firewood probably until spring when everything melted. But since Chuck was able to pick it up, move it around, hold it up so we could cut it, we got a whole lot done. So, and I didn't do that much, guys. I helped. I picked up a few pieces. That's about it. I know my limits now. I know when I run out of breath. I know when I'm going to hurt myself. So I've been taking really good care not to use my right arm especially. It's finally feeling better, but last week it hurt to brush my teeth with my right arm. It was horrible. And they never did do anything when I called. Pain clinic, I called on Monday, never called me back. Thursday, called again, never called me back. Come to find out, my cancer doctor even called over there and they never called them back either. So I'm guessing they're not going to be real happy tomorrow. So we'll see what they do, what they say. They were suggesting I change pain clinic doctors or pain doctors. Well, I don't really want to do that. Any of you that have taken any kind of meds like that for a long time know if you switch doctors, you can get yourself screwed really badly. So I'm firmly established 10 years plus at the pain clinic. So I don't really want to go switching doctors. I'd rather fix the doctors and get them to get their shit together. Because the pain clinic doctor had told me, anytime you need to contact them, let me know, or something to that effect. He told the pain clinic people to inform him if I ever called. And apparently they never told him that I called. So, and it's like, I need to talk to Chuck. I need to talk to Chuck. That's what he goes by, physician's assistant, but he likes just going by Chuck. And he, and I'll repeat this, told those people at the clinic that if I called, that he was to be notified. They're not doing that. So if I push this, which I'm gonna, somebody's gonna get pissed, or somebody might even, I don't know, who knows what's gonna happen. But anyways, moving on from that, I'm feeling good today. We, like I said, did some wood out there, and I'm still staggering around a little bit, but they told me how I am now is probably as good as I'm gonna get. But they told me that like 2 weeks ago, and I am better than I was 2 weeks ago. There's no doubt about that. But still not great. I still stagger. I still have to be careful where I walk, and it's crazy. If I try to step over something like a shoe, I don't lift my leg high enough or my foot high enough, and I'll trip over that, and I got to stop trying to step over things. So I haven't fallen down, but only one time, and that was going over Karen and Paul's, and there was snow on the steps, and I got to the top step, and I got my left foot up, and when I went to lift my right foot up, I didn't quite lift my right foot high enough. My toe caught on the edge of the top step, and I didn't really fall. I just kind of landed on one knee, so I certainly didn't fall on my ass or my face. So that's really my only stumbling or falling so far. And hopefully now the snow's melting. As you can see, this was covered, I don't know, with over a foot of snow, especially right in here. So it's going away. For that, we're very happy. Very happy. I don't know if I showed any of you guys. In fact, I don't think I have showed anybody. I was supposed to get my hair cut yesterday, and communications got crossed. She never told me to get a hold of her early. She just said get a hold of her Friday. So I waited till Friday afternoon, and she's like, oh, I can't do it now. I got plans made and blah, blah, blah. I told you to get a hold of me early. Well, I still have the text message. She didn't say get a hold of me early. She said get a hold of me Friday. So big difference in that sentence, you know. But anyways, here's what my hair looks like now. If you can see, it's kind of had to be combed to the side, but now that it's grown back somewhat, it's not horrible. I can live with that. So it doesn't matter that you didn't get a chance to cut it this weekend. So, but hopefully I'll still feel good tomorrow. Like I said, I didn't do that much today. In fact, I did more yesterday. Carl and I cut up a bunch. I'll go in the house and show you what Carl and I got done. And so I'm good on firewood. We had, like I said, that whole bunch of wood out there by the garage. And without Chuck's little tractor, we wouldn't have done any of it. But we got, excuse me, a bunch cut up in the trailer in the garage so it'll melt, get all the snow off it. And then we cut up a bunch and just left it out there. So we've gotten ahead on the firewood. And if I have to, I'll spend, I believe it was $80 having it delivered. It's 55 plus 25. I don't know, maybe it was 70 bucks, 55 and 25 or something like that. No, it was 80 bucks. So it's not bad. It's good wood, nice and dry. So darn it, guys, I don't see any deer out here. Like I showed you, there's tracks right there going right across there. Right here again. They came right there. Up in the yard. I'm having a problem with my security cameras. Only 2 of them are working. I think that one right there is working. And then the one for the driveway is working. The 3rd one over here is not working. And it keeps shutting off. This morning I went to check them and there was nothing there. So I screwed around with the wires and beep, beep, beep. It beeps 5 times and it came on and it rebooted. An hour later, beep, beep, beep. It rebooted by itself for no good reason. So I'm not sure if the DVR is failing or something. I don't know. But only 2 of the cameras are working right now. So I'll have to play with that a little more. But I think I covered basically everything. So like I said, I'm health-wise doing all right. We'll find out. Oh, this is the main thing. They rescheduled, and we didn't know it till after we got off the phone and we're checking. They rescheduled my MRI for, it's either 5:30 or 6 o'clock on Super Bowl Sunday. Are you freaking kidding me? It's obviously a Sunday. And we didn't realize it till like the next day we were talking about it. It's like, oh my God, that's Super Bowl Sunday. There's no freaking way I'm going to drive to Grand Rapids and leave here at 4:30 to get there at 6 o'clock and then be there for 45 minutes for the MRI and then drive an hour and a half home. We won't get home till 9 o'clock on Super Bowl Sunday. So I'm definitely going to reschedule that appointment. F that. I'm not going to, you know, be sitting in there. I mean, yeah, it'd be great. There'd be nobody there, probably hardly any traffic. And the only traffic on the road, unfortunately, would probably be drunks. Do you want to drive in the dark home on Super Bowl Sunday with a bunch of drunks on the road? I don't think so. So we're going to reschedule that. I hate to put it off, but I think I'm doing all right. So, and I had my 3rd treatment. I will have my 4th treatment unless somebody changes it because it kicked my ass, the 3rd one. But I'm willing to do it again because it's the only thing I got to keep me going right now. They're not suggesting anything else for treatment. So unless they do, I am going to stick with this. So whether it makes me sick for a week or not, you know, the chemo did the same thing at the end there. So we'll see. Thanks for checking in, guys. Sorry this got to be a little long. I got 12 minutes here and probably 8 to 15 minutes on the other one. So we'll talk to y'all later.